Namaste, my friends. Welcome to Shima Flow Yoga. I'm Jody, and today is the fourth video in our 7-part series, Yoga for the Complete Beginner. In tonight's practice, we are focusing on yoga for bedtime to promote relaxation. So if you have trouble falling asleep at night or relaxing in general, this video will help you get there. So put on some comfy clothes, grab your yoga mat, and let's find your happy place. So today we're going to start in a seated position, a comfortable position. This is another really grounding practice as we're moving into yoga for relaxation. So everything will be done seated or reclined. I'm going to grab a blanket to elevate my hips. And you can sit, kneel, extend your legs out, whatever the comfortable position is for you as we come to this seat. So close your eyes, start to lengthen up through your spine. And let's all take a deep breath in through the nose. And then gently exhale through the mouth. And come to a natural breath, breathing in and out of the nose. And let's bring attention to our breathing now. So first noticing that sensation as you're breathing through your nose. On the inhalation through the nostrils, the coolness. And as you exhale, the warmth. And then begin to notice the depth of your breath, getting deeper into your lungs. And taking time to slow the breath down. So the inhalations are longer, they're deeper. The exhalations are slower, not forced or rushed. And beginning to notice if you breathe more into your chest or more into your belly. There's no right or wrong. We're just simply observing where we are this evening. Let's gently blink open the eyes. We're going to start to lengthen up through the spine. Take a deep breath in and reach the arms above the head. Stretch through your fingertips. Take your gaze up. Then exhale, twist to the right. I'm going to take the left hand right on the outside of the leg, right arm behind you. Sit up tall, gaze over your shoulder. Pull your belly in. And inhale, reach back up to center. Again, reaching up, lengthening. Exhale, twist over to the left. Right hand on the outside of the thigh, left hand behind you as you sit up tall. Taking your gaze over your shoulder and practicing drishti or finding stillness in your eyes and your gaze. And let's reach the arms back up. Full stretch. Exhale, release the hands. Okay, so you can keep the blanket if you have one, if you're elevating your hips underneath your hips. I'm going to release mine. Turn to face the front of the mat. Extending both legs out. I'm going to take the left foot, bring it into the right thigh. Knee comes out to the side. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, lift and lengthen, reaching all the way through. If you can grab that foot, go ahead and grab it, maybe the ankle. If you have a towel or a strap, wrap it around your foot and pull yourself in, taking the forehead down, your gaze down. Flex the foot, keep it strong, press the back of the knee down. Janu Shirshasana. Releasing and opening up through the hamstrings, the calf muscle, the back and the spine. We'll slowly start to rise up, and we're going to switch sides. Left leg comes out, right foot comes into the inner thigh, knee out to the side. Inhale, reach up and stretch. Exhale and fold. Good. Feels really good as we start to lengthen the muscles, creating some space. So you might notice, okay, between the morning practice that we did and the evening practice, that you're already feeling more flexible during your evening practice because you've been moving all day, your body's been working, the heat's been building. So you naturally might feel a little bit more open in your evening practice. Good, let's go a little bit deeper. Flex the foot. Press the back of the knee down. If you're modifying here, then you're going to bend your knee. Listen to your body. You are your own best teacher. Again, I'm your guide to bring you into these poses. You take it to where you need to feel a deep sensation, to challenge yourself. And slowly come on up. Extend the right leg out, and we're going to do both legs out this time. Inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, fold. Again, flex the feet. If you grab the feet, maybe your hands come to the outside. You can take your peace fingers, wrap around your big toes, and pull. Okay, if you have a towel or strap, wrap it around your feet to pull yourself in, or even just grabbing onto your ankles or the calves as you're pulling yourself in. Okay, take your gaze down towards your legs. Bend the knees if it's too intense. Straighten the legs and press the back of your knees down for more intensity. Lengthen your heart towards your feet as you inhale, and then lower your belly and your chest down to your legs as you exhale. And inhale, lengthen, then exhale, fold deeper. Just stay steady and in tune with your breathing to keep yourself present. To keep your mind clear. To prepare yourself for the best sleep. And slowly rise up. Okay, and then we're going to come on to, I'm going to turn back to the side of the mat. One more forward fold as we open up the legs into a straddle position. You can elevate your hips here, again, placing a blanket or a block underneath your hips. Hands come behind the thighs, just lift up, scoot your hips forward. We're going to take a deep breath in, and then exhale, just walk right down the center. Good, let's flex the feet here. Again, if you need to bend the knees, bend your knees, press the back of the knees down. Now start to lengthen, again, shift, tilt your hips forward, lengthen your heart forward, and then lower the chest down. See how you can move your body ever so subtly to get deeper, to notice. We're just learning this practice. We're learning about our bodies, learning about how we can move our bodies to get deeper, knowing what works for us and what doesn't, and learning how to accept, to let go, to just be. Knowing that wherever you're at in this moment is exactly where you're supposed to be. Let's take one more breath. Slowly start to rise. Okay, we're going to turn again back to face the front of the mat and then come onto our backs. Bending the knees as we prepare for bridge pose. So the heels or the ankles are under the knees, the feet are hip width distance, arms to your sides. We're going to inhale and lift the hips up. So as you lift your hips up, you're pressing through the feet. Okay, walk the shoulders in. If you can interlace your fingers, go ahead and do that. Imagine you're holding a block between your thighs, so creating some strength through the inner thighs as they hug in towards each other. Take one more deep breath in. Slowly lower the hips down. Now take your right ankle and cross it over the left thigh. You're going to lift the left foot up. Take hold of the back of that left thigh and pull the leg in towards you. Use your right elbow to press the knee away. So a hip stretch here. Feels really good in that outer hip. Just taking slow, steady breaths in and out. Maybe deepening a little bit more, pulling that leg in a little bit more, pressing that right thigh away. Just take one more breath in, and then exhale and release. Okay, so our leg is crossed over, right? We're going to cross it a little bit deeper. Take the thigh over the thigh, lift the hips up, scoot it to the right, and then drop those knees to the left into your reclined twist. Okay, if it doesn't feel comfortable crossing thigh over thigh, just uncross the legs and come into a regular twisting position. And then as you relax, creating some heaviness through your hips and thighs. Good, and then slowly start to lift up. Now scoot those hips back into center and cross the legs. And then we're going to switch, taking the left ankle over the right thigh. Again, lift the leg up. Take your hands behind that right thigh. Pull it in towards you. Left elbow gently presses away to the inside of your left thigh to create more depth and sensation. And overall, almost all of us feel some kind of tightness in our hips, just from our everyday movement of walking, of sitting, getting up, getting down. And if you do even more movement, such as cardio exercising or weights, those hips can definitely tighten up. Take one more inhale, and then exhale, lower the foot down. Now we're going to cross the left thigh over the right. Pick the hips up, scoot them to the left, and then drop the knees over to the right. Take the gaze to the left. And of course, any variation of this twist that you would like to come into. And let's come back up. Scoot the legs in, uncross, hug the knees to your chest. And then lower the feet down, open the knees wide as the soles of the feet touch for reclined cobbler's pose. Take a few breaths here as you start to relax into the hips. So see if you can let go here through the hips and thighs. If you are feeling too much sensation, slide your feet away from your body. If you want more, slide them in closer. Just breathing deep. Okay, let's bring the knees together. So our final pose before Shavasana is called legs up the wall pose. So you can slide your mat up against the wall, a blanket, or if you're on carpet, you might not even slide anything up against the wall, but I'm going to slide this blanket right here. And then you're going to walk yourself in, okay, all the way up, scooting up. So like you come sideways just like this, okay? And then slowly roll onto your mat. Walk your hip feet up and then slide your butt up close to the wall, as close as you can. And just rest your feet on the wall. Hands, arms in a comfortable position. Close your eyes. As we elevate the feet, releasing any tension or pressure, right, from the feet. We spend all day walking and putting so much weight on the lower body, on the feet. So now creating some lightness. Again, tuning in to the breath. See if you can slow the breath down even more. Taking fewer breaths per minute will help to reduce stress, to promote a calm and relaxed body and mind. Okay, so we're going to slowly release out of the pose. I'm going to bend the knees. So really you want to come out the easiest way it is for you. I'm going to bend the knees and roll over to the side. Okay, and then you can stay right in the position that you're in, depending on where you're set up for legs against the wall as we move into Shavasana. So I'm just going to come back onto my mat, place a blanket there under my head for a little pillow, and then lay all the way back. So moving into our final relaxation, into Shavasana. Feet are a little bit wider, relaxing your hands and your feet, and just allowing that body to start to get heavy in your space. And then being as still as possible. Keeping your awareness on your breath. Okay, so we're going to start to bring some awareness back. You may have already slipped into bed during Shavasana, so if so, just remain in your space. If not, bend your knees, keep your eyes closed as we very slowly transition back up to a seated position. Knees coming to your side, pressing in through your hands to rise to seated. Bringing your hands to Anjali Mudra, so the palms come together, thumbs into the chest, and your gaze to your fingertips. Embracing all the relaxation you've cultivated through this practice. Let's inhale one last time as we sweep the arms up towards the sky. And exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. Namaste. Thanks for joining me this evening. Hopefully you are nice and calm and relaxed and ready for bed. So our next video in our 7-part series is video number 5, which is Yin Yoga, another very relaxing practice where we hold the postures for longer periods of time. If you like this video, please press the like button, share it with others, and subscribe to my YouTube channel where you will receive notifications of new videos uploaded. I'll see you soon. Namaste.